YouTube, this is Dawn. I haven't been on for a long time. I had back surgery in November, and then of course it was the holidays, and then my son became engaged, and so he's planning to be married here at the end of May, and so we've been planning the wedding, and I just haven't had a chance to get on here and do any videos for YouTube, but I decided today to go ahead and do a haul of my recent thrifting that I did. And I went to 4 different locations, including Catholic Charities, 2 different Goodwills in my area, and then also Salvation Army. I didn't have any success at Catholic Charities this time, but I was able to find some things at the other 3 places. So I'll go ahead and share the items that I purchased. I'm going to use a few of the items in my home. I'm going to give some of them to my son as he's getting married and needs to furnish his new place. And then also I will put many of the items in my vendor booth. So the first item that I'll share is this basket that I got. It's a very large basket. I'm not really sure what size basket this is, but it seems to be very large, maybe 5 gallons with handles. I don't know if I love the color of the basket. It's a little orange, but I could paint it and soften it a little bit, or maybe try to take the finish off a little bit, but it is a nice basket. It's not a Longaberger basket. It says it's made in China, so it's a little bit more lightweight, not quite as substantial. But I paid $9.99 for this basket, and online these sell for maybe like $30. And so they work great to put dried flowers in or some greenery. They also look great to put an Afghan in, and so anyway, I think I might set this one next to my hearth near my fireplace. And so I think the next item on my list that I purchased, these sconces. They're a little heavy. They are from Hobby Lobby, and they're kind of a whitish gray color, so I might paint them. I did take them apart and take the glass out and clean them. But you could put candles in the bottom, and I might use these for my guest bathroom. I'm remodeling that right now, so I might use it for that. But these, I paid $6.99 for the pair. They came from Hobby Lobby, and so new at Hobby Lobby, they were $20 for the pair. Matter of fact, it has the price tag on the back still. So, and you could take the glass out and you could put wallpaper or cardstock, or you could just leave it out and just hang it on the wall that way. I was going to show you how it would look with a candle. So, not bad for $6.99. Okay, the next item was 2 green and brown pillows. So I'll show you those pillows. They're kind of a houndstooth print, I guess you would call it. They have buttons around the corners and brown trim, but they're kind of a sage green, olive green, and brown. And I just recently redid my son's room, kind of starting to transition it to more of a guest room, but it has greens, so I thought this might look cute in there. But anyway, these pillows, I bought the pair for $3. So I got each one pillow for $1.50, one pillow another for $1.50. So that's a pretty good deal. These are nice substantial pillows. They don't smell bad. I cleaned them, and you could easily spend $25 or more on pillows like these. They're very nice. Okay, and then then let's see, the next item was a salad bowl. And this salad bowl was Arco Rock, made in the USA. So I already own one. And I think I received one for my wedding gift. And I use it for salads all the time. But this was $4.99. And I thought my new daughter-in-law would like this as a salad bowl if she doesn't have one already. So I was gonna ask her, but this is Arco Rock, made in the USA. These online resell for $50, but you know, I got it for $4.99. So it's a nice salad bowl. And let's see, what else? We have a small candy dish, which I got for $1. And I wasn't really sure what the brand of this candy dish is, but it's for $1. You could easily spend $15 on this online, but I thought it would be nice also on a dresser or in the bathroom or something where you could put your jewelry, earrings, that type of thing. So anyway, it's just a nice little container. And so that for $1. Then also I got a wood photo frame, and I want to show you that. I thought this frame was very nice. This frame is genuine wood, very nice finish, and the brand is called Natalini, and it's from Italy. And the backing on this is a velvet. It's very nice. And this is a 5x7, and I paid $3.50 for this frame. And these are easily, I think the price tag on this was, what do they have this frame? Okay, it was $30. But you know, you could probably buy it like on sale or something somewhere for $10. But it's a very nice frame, inlaid wood. I just really think it's nice. Okay, the next item is a golf pen set, because I'm doing I kind of redid my son's room in a golf theme, and so I found this. It still had the plastic packaging on it, but I had to take it off because of the Goodwill sticker, but it had never been used. And it says on the back, let's see, the pricing says $20. But what these are ballpoint ink pen golf clubs. And there's like a little ball. I guess you could sit there and try to play golf with these pens at your desk or something if you're bored. But anyway, I just thought the clubs were cute and they were pens. And so this set was $6.99 at Goodwill, and online this sells for like $17. But that says $20 on the package. So I thought this is cute, and it's an official PGA Tour merchandise. Okay, then the next item was 4 gray Crate and Barrel mugs. The pattern for these mugs was called Camden. And I was listening to another person talk about thrifting the other day, and she said it's very difficult to find a set of 4 matching mugs. Usually there's 3 and then the other one's missing because it was broken or something. But actually this had more than 4 in the store. I think there was like, I don't know, maybe 5. So maybe it had a set of 6 originally or something. But anyway, so this is Crate and Barrel, Camden. So these are nice quality mugs. I like the shape of them, kind of modern. And I really don't know what color this is. It's kind of a mushroom or sand. But it's a nice modern color, very neutral. So there's 4 of these. And so it would basically be, you know, feasible that you could use these year round because the color is so neutral. So these are very nice Crate and Barrel. They sold them online, this set of 4 for $64 because that's how expensive Crate and Barrel is. But I bought these for $2.99 for the set of 4. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have the white pitcher, which I got for $1. And it is this pitcher right here. I put some faux greenery in it just to show how cute it is. But it's just a little pitcher. It's got markings on the bottom, but I couldn't read it, so I'm not sure if it was handmade or what, but it looks very, very vintage. Probably not antique, but you know, it is very cute. I got it for $1, and online I think they sell these for maybe like $15 resale. So cute little picture. And I got some plates, 4 white mason plates that I'll show you in a little bit because I think I already put those away. Not sure. Nope, I guess I didn't. Okay. So I'm always looking for white dishes. I mean, how can you pass up white dishes, right? So I found a set of these. The name brand is called Mason Neuve Bone China. And they're just cute. I like the pattern. They're fluted, and then they have this little wicking. And so anyway, so I like this white plate. There's a set of 4 of them. And I ran them through the dishwasher and they came out great. And so I don't know if I'll keep these. I have a set of ironstone, and I might just add those to my white collection. I love to have white dishes. And so I paid $2.99 for this set of 4. And online these sell for $32 for a set of 4. And sticking with this white, I found these white false craft soup bowls. And this pattern is called Confetti. And so I just like the white soup bowls, and they are very nice, and I might keep them for myself or put them in my booth. I was trying to find this pricing. Okay, so I paid $1 each for these, so $4 for these. And online they sell these for $8.50 per bowl. So I think $1 a piece for these is a good price for these false craft. I don't like a lot of false craft because I don't like a lot of their designs and their colors, but this white is very nice. Okay, so then I picked up a tan ribbed vase, and I don't think it was super expensive to start with. But it has the tan on the top and then this kind of white ceramic. I couldn't see any markings on the bottom, but I paid $2.50 for this vase. It's very nice. And you know, you could put some flowers in it or just leave it plain. I think it looks cute just plain, but you know, you could put something in the top of it. But anyway, so I paid $2.50, and online this vase was going for $24. we have the rolling pin. I got a vintage rolling pin for $1.50, which I already put in my kitchen because I love rolling pins, but I don't think I need to bring it out. It's just a very nice sturdy wood, vintage, 17 inches. You know, I paid $1.50 for it, and they easily go for $20 online. So I wasn't sure if my future daughter-in-law has one, or if I just need to put it in my vendor booth, or just add it to my collection. But anyway, rolling pin, $1.50. Then I got a white lace tablecloth. It looked handmade to me, according to the stitching. And I laundered it today because it looked like it had never been washed. So it was very crisp. So I don't know if she took like a sheet and some lace and she sewed it, but it makes a tablecloth. Or I guess you could use it as a bed covering, but use it as a tablecloth. But it's a good size for like a full-size dining room table like this. And just a nice crisp white tablecloth. It could be used for weddings or just if you want something white. And it was $1. I paid $1 for this, but this could easily go for $25 online. Okay, then after the tablecloth, I bought 4 white milk glass hobnob vases, or planters, I guess you would call them. And so I got 4 just alike. They had several of them there. I think they had about 8 of them. But I like the hobnob on the outside of the vase, and so it's a nice size. So I got 4 of these, and this one. So I paid $1 a piece for each one of these. And so online you easily see these priced at like $25 because they are vintage. But anyway, so these are very nice and cute. So 4 of those. And then I got 4 wine glasses. I think that the brand is probably Libby, maybe. I'm not sure, I couldn't tell. But they're a nice size and shape. I know some people don't care for the stemmed wine glasses anymore and they go for the non-stem, but these are nice little Libby. I think that's the brand. There's 4 of them. And so I thought if my son doesn't have a set of wine glasses, for maybe he's gonna get, like, I know that he wanted a ice bucket, and maybe he'll have a little mini bar or something that he'll set up, but he could have these wine glasses, which I paid 50 cents a piece for them, so $2. And of course online these are like $6.50. So definitely, you know, decent. They're all in very good shape. So many things here. I mean, I had a haul. Tobacco basket. Okay, so this basket looks like this. It's got some hanging hooks on the back, one here and one over here. This originally in the store, it had a sunflower piece of artwork and a sunflower, like silk flower, like glued on the inside of it, which looked yucky. And I did not like that. Whoops. So anyway, so I didn't want those pieces, so I took those off, and I will have to kind of clean up the inside of this basket, but I'm not really sure where this came from or how expensive it was, but I paid $5 for it. Could probably spend $15-20 on one of these tobacco baskets, but I think it's a nice size. It could be hung on the wall, or you could put fruit in it like this. And so, as I said, I paid $5 for that basket. Probably could buy it for $20. The galvanized lantern. Okay, so this is a cute little lantern. I have an outside deck where I like to put out some lanterns and things during, especially the summer. And so I like lanterns. I have several of them. This is a nice one. I don't have a galvanized one. So I thought this was cute, and it is, it's from Walmart. I mean, it didn't have a sticker on it, but like when I looked it up, the photo of it, it was from Walmart, and they sell these, or they did, but I don't know when they sold these, probably several years ago, so you probably can't get a hold of one of these again. But back then, when it was for sale, it was $12.50. I paid like $5 for it, but you put a candle in here. I'll show you how that looks. Or you could put florals inside. So eventually, I will style all these items and show you how they look around my home. Some of them are gonna go to the vendor booth, but I might keep this one for my back patio. Okay, so that was the lantern. And then going along with this galvanized theme, I found this galvanized pumpkin. Has that kind of industrial look to it, with this bolt at the top and the leaves. And then these can like fold to different sizes. That's a little pumpkin. And so I might keep this one for the fall when I set out some fall decor. And so I spent $4 on this, so it was kind of a splurge on this piece. But online, to try to replace this, they're selling these for $16. Okay. I did get an IKEA scarf holder. So I own a lot of scarves, and I wear a lot of scarves. I just love them. They really dress up an outfit. And so I found this little IKEA scarf holder to hang your scarves in your closet. And I paid $2.99 for this. So that's got like a little tag there. I didn't take the tag off. And online these sell for like $10. So a little scarf holder. Okay, and I had an Easter sign that I purchased, and it was just all kinds of multicolors. It just said the word Easter, and I didn't like all the colors. I actually put it in my box to take to the vendor booth, and I know it's almost Easter, but you know. And I won't keep it around here, but it was like $4, so the tag said $7, so I won't make much money off of it. It's just basically something to kind of put in my booth. And then there's a wood cross that I found for $2.99. I don't usually buy a lot of things that have words on them, you know, so I was thinking about maybe I could paint this, I don't know, or maybe just put it in my booth. This came from Kirkland's, which is a nice brand, and online, Kirkland's is kind of expensive, and so it sold for $28. But it has a little hanger on it to hang, or you could hang it on a nail, or you could just set it on a shelf. But it was $2.99. Okay, and then I found an Adele signed stoneware pitcher, and I paid $10 for it. That was kind of a splurge, but it's a very nice handmade pitcher. $25 online. You can see it's got the Adele. Let me see if I can put it in the right lighting here so you can see. There you go. It's signed by hotter, and it is a very nice quality. So like I said, I kind of splurged on this at $10, but it's $25 online for this exact pitcher. Okay, and then I got 2 Anchor Hawking Apothecary jars. One is a small and one is a large. And I use these types of jars in a lot of different ways. In bathrooms to put cotton balls and Q-tips and things like that. Or you can put them in your kitchen. You can put candy in them. You can use them as canisters, obviously. Or you could put decor items, shells or something. Matter of fact, one of these had shells in it that I took out. So the small one was $1.50 is what I paid for it, for a small size. And the larger one, these are Anchor Hawking, and the large one was $5 I paid for it. But online, the small one is $15 and the larger one is $40. So they're I don't know if I'll keep those or put them in my booth or give them to my son. So, okay, the next thing is the Nicole Miller Olive Green Throw. I was not in love with this blanket because it had some pink spots in it. So, it might go to my vendor booth. But this brand new would have been a really nice blanket, but it's kind of seen its better days, I think, but it's a nice, thick, kind of velour type of blanket by Nicole Miller. Online, these sell for $34. I got it for $4. So, but it does look nice in a basket or something, like I said, but I might put it in my vendor booth. So there is that. And let's see, I got this little white church ceramic decor item. This looks like it was probably made for like Christmas season because of the kind of sparkly look on the rooftop. But I was thinking about maybe painting this, I don't know. But it looks like it could be used, in my opinion, could be used year round. It's just cute, it's a little church. I think it's a church because it has this window at the top. But then on the other hand, it could just be a house. It shows that this was from Wonder Shop at Target, and it was $8. And so I paid, how much did I pay for this little church? I paid $1.50. But I looked online and they were trying to sell these for $30. So I don't know, but it's really cute. I'm gonna put it on my bookshelf, maybe at the holidays or maybe just any time of the year. Really, it doesn't have to be Christmas. Okay, and then 8 crystal highball glasses. These are Arca Rock glasses. So I got a set of 8 of these. So I'm not gonna bring all of these over here, but these are 12 ounces, maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 ounces. But they're kind of narrow compared to tumblers, so a little taller. But I think they still work great for iced tea, lemonade, water, But they're nice glasses. I got a set of 8 of these, and they're very nice, solid quality. And they are, it was $6 for the set of 8. And so online to replace them would be like $40 for the set of 8. So I might give these to my son if he needs some glassware. Okay, so the next sign I got, the item was a love sign, okay? And like I said, I don't buy a whole lot of things with words on them, but I saw this. I do not like the color. I do not like the writing on it. I don't know. I just don't like that. But so I said to myself, you know what, I think I can paint this. I'll either paint it white or maybe gold and use it for Valentine's. But anyway, it was just a cute little wood sign. It came from Always Home International, and I paid $3 for it. And online, these are $15 for a wood sign. Okay, and then metal bookends. Okay, those were $1 for the pair, and I already put them up in my son's room, so they're just regular metal to hold up the books, but I was looking for some of those. Okay, so then a wicker trivet, like hot plate. I have a few of these already. This one's a little bit picked over, but it still would work. But I like, you know, the circular, and it was $1. So it looks cute on a counter or just something. You can actually use these, and they're $5 if you want to buy them new. And then this large bag of fruit. Okay, now I splurged on the wax fruit. Okay, look how much fruit I got. It was in this large plastic bag, so there was like these lemons are a little darker yellow or orange or yellow, I guess. These are a little more yellow. And then there was also oranges and the limes. So they all came together, all of that waxed fruits, and it was a total of $7. But online, if you got a bag that big, I mean, it was very large, it would have been like $45 for all of that. Then I got a eucalyptus bush for $1. Don't know what I did with it, but it's just, I always pick up any kind of eucalyptus or greenery, and I had to clean it. It was kind of dusty, but you know, for $1, and you know, you have to pay at least $5 even if you're getting it at the Dollar Tree. And then the black and white ceramic pumpkin. Okay, so this one, another one that I'll set out during the fall season. Very cute, gray, black, and white, and it doesn't have any markings on where it's from, but I think it could be easily $20 online, but I paid $2 for this. Okay, and then there is the, I don't know if I talked about the bunny tray or not. I feel like maybe I'm losing track here, but anyway, so I got this little ceramic bunny tray. The brand is Scary Stories, kind of a freaky looking bunny, but crackers or dip, cookies or whatever, candy. But this was $2.50, and they're like $10 online. All right, next up is the butterfly prints. Okay, so these came from Hobby Lobby, I think. Yes, these are Hobby Lobby. They came as a set. Okay, so nice wood frames, nice neutral colors, complimentary butterflies. You can use them separate or as a pair. And I'm gonna put these in my booth. I don't have any place to put butterflies, but I like them. But anyway, so this was $10 for the set from Hobby Lobby. Or no, actually, if you bought it from Hobby Lobby, it was like $23.99. but I got the set for 10 bucks. So I thought it was a nice quality set of artwork prints. Okay, so then we have the rustic faith sign. I keep saying that I don't get anything with words on it, but I do get a few things. Okay, so this is a sign. It's just rustic. It has the galvanized faith, and the back of it says $9.99. So I paid $2 for this, so it's cute. So it might go in my vendor booth, but I might use it around here somewhere. But my walls and most of the places in my home are already taken. But I do think this is cute. All right. Next is the landscape painting. Okay, so this was actually signed by the original artist. And so it's, I don't know if it's a local artist. And I didn't measure the size, but it looks like 8 by 10 or 8 by 11. And the frame is obviously larger than that, but it's a cute little river or lake, I should say lake scene in the spring or summer. So if you had a lake house, that'd be cute. My sister has a lake house, so maybe she would want it. I don't know where I could put it. I just love it because it was a cute, landscape painting, kind of smaller. But anyway, so I don't know how much this would go for. I spent $5 on this. I thought it was worth $5. And probably put it in my vendor booth. So online paintings like this will go easily for like $120. Signed by the author or the artist. Okay. So then I also got a set of plate holders, just like what's holding this up. Which are these? I got 2 of these. I don't really like the silver color of these. I might paint them a different color, either black or gold or something. But these are nice to hold up artwork or pictures on shelves. And so I got 2 of these. One's a little bit smaller, and so I got $1. I spent 50 cents on each one of these. They work great. And then I got a wood tissue box for $3, which I don't have it down here right now, and I won't bring it down here. But anyway, it's kind of a rustic kind of farmhouse look, like this wooden. It's a rectangular box instead of the small square ones. It's a long rectangular. The only thing is you have to have a certain size tissue box to go in it. So I just took my tissue out, made like a bottom for it, and just put it in there like that. So anyway, so I got a tissue cover box in a rectangular size, because sometimes we buy that size tissue. And so that tissue box was $3. And they sell those for like $30 online. And gold ceramic candle tray. So it's this tray right here. It's a very nice ceramic tray. It's got little rubber pads on the bottom. But I'm using it in my living room where I have all my gold and whites. That looks nice to put a candle on it. So that tray was $1.50. And this tray online was selling for $30. Okay, next item is the White Barn candle, which came from Bed Bath & Body, I think. Something like that. It's called White Barn. I like the colors of the canister. So this is a vanilla and oak wood, and when I opened it, I don't think it had been burned, but I burned it just to smell it. So it's vanilla and oak wood, and so it's a very nice, substantial candle. To buy these brand new candle would be, you know, probably $20 at least, $20, $30, but it's a 3-wick candle, but I got it for $4. And the galvanized frame. This looked like it came from like a little boutique store or something. It had like a little sign inside of it. It's got 2 layers of glass, but you can put pictures in here. You can put little prints that you print off. But anyway, cute little galvanized frame. Very sturdy, and I paid $1.50 for it. And it's easily $10. Okay, and then the wine stopper. I was gonna give this to my son for his little bar set. It's got a wine stopper and a champagne sealer. So it's a double, and it's never been used. So anyway, so I got this set, and this would have been $10 on Amazon. So it was $1.50. And a small basket. Basket, which I don't think it's a longer burger basket, but I like these. It's not as heavy. It's very small, and I put these flowers. I got these florals from Dollar Tree, and they sell them for like $1.75 a piece. So I got some of these spring ones in lavender and white, and so the basket was $1. I just thought it was cute for the spring. These would easily sell for, you know, $5 or $10 probably online. And I also got a couple of bags of pine cones. So I got these 2 bags of pine cones. One is tipped and dipped in white, and this bag was $2.99, but it was an orange sticker, so it was like $1.50 for this bag of pine cones. And this bag was also $1.50. I think these are the scented ones, cinnamon scented. So I'll save these for the holidays. I also purchased a couple of these weighted hooks that you put on your fireplace mantle. They can hang stockings, and so I will use these to hang the pet stockings because we already have hooks for the rest of the stockings, but I thought these would work for pets. I think I spent $1 on those. It was $1 for both of them. And I bought some blankets. So these will go in my vendor booth, I believe. So this first one, it reminded me of kind of like Pendleton. It's not, you know, it's made in China, but I thought the blanket was nice. I think I paid $4 for this blanket. I think you could easily spend $10, $20 on a blanket like this. It's got reds, yellow, tan, navy. Then I found this one, and Walmart sells these all the time, these little fleece blankets, but I thought the blue color was nice. and I think they sell them for like $4. I think I got it for half off, so I think it was like $2. And this blanket is really cute for fall with these colors, the fringe, and I feel like this was also $4, but I think it would probably sell for a little bit more, maybe like $10 or $15. So anyway, some blankets for fall. And then I did get some clothing items, okay? So I'm gonna put these in my vendor booth, and so I'll show you the clothing items that I got. Okay, so for the clothing items, I found this Ann Taylor ribbed striped top. It could be worn for spring. It's a 2X, so it's not my size. Although I could wear it kind of more like a sweatshirt than to wear it. But I washed it and it's nice. I like to look for quality name brands. And so anyway, so this Ann Taylor top, obviously it probably sold online originally for, you know, $50, but you can get it on resale now for like $10 online, but I paid $4.50 for this top. I'll put it in my vendor booth. And then I found this cute little puffer vest. It's a size small, and the name brand is called Aeropostale. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's got cute little pockets, and so I'll put it in my vendor booth unless my daughter-in-law wants it. She fit cute in this puffer vest. And the vest I paid $10 for it. And I washed it, and it washes up beautifully, and you wouldn't be able to get this online for less than $20. Okay, and then I also found this cute little white coat by X Zero is the brand, and it's a small. It's got gold zippers. It's very cute, washed up very well, and so I spent $10 on that. All the outerwear at Goodwill is $10 unless you get the half off day for the color. But anyway, this was $10, but online they sell these for $25 for these coats. So also another thing I'll put in my vendor booth unless my daughter-in-law wants it. It'd look cute on her. Okay, another item for my vendor booth is a cable net sweater. This one is Hunter's Glen pattern, brand, and it is a size medium, so it could actually fit me, but I already own one. So anyway, I don't know if my daughter-in-law would want it, or my daughter, or but anyways, it's a nice medium, and it's washed up really well, and it's I paid $5 for it, but it could easily sell for $15 online. And this one is a brand I'd never heard of, but it seems like a popular. It's called Moon in Madison, and this is an extra small. It's a little midriff, little sweater top, little cream and white, or cream and taupe stripes. Cute little V-neck. But again, this one I spent $4.50 on this, and it washed well, and this would be for sale online for $25. So I'll see if my daughter-in-law wants this sweater. I was thinking about saving this for myself. I like this. I've got a puffer vest, but I like this one. It's a little bit lighter weight, more for spring, or like if you were out walking and just needed something. And the brand is called Avia, and it's a size medium, and it washed really well. So this one, I paid $10 because the outerwear is $10, but it easily would sell for $25 online. Then I found this white denim jacket. and it's St. John's Bay, which is a brand that they sell in a lot of different stores. JCPenney's. It's an extra large, so it doesn't fit me. I'll put it in my booth. But it's a nice jacket, washed really well. And these were for sale at Penny's for $40, but I got it for $10. And then you have this little jacket, which I'm always on the lookout for these jean jackets. Okay, this is a Gap. It's a size small, and I paid $10 for it, but obviously online these are selling for $40 for a jean jacket. I didn't know if my future daughter-in-law has one or if she wants one, but this is a cute jacket. So that's all for the clothing. And so, like I said, I went to 4 different stores for thrifting, and ended up getting quite a haul for the spring. And like I said, I'm going to use a lot of it in my vendor booth, but I'll keep a few things for myself or give to my son. So that's it for my haul, and later on I'll show you a few places in my home that I'll style some of these items. But for now, you just see what I was able to purchase. And this was probably one of the most expensive hauls that I've ever done. I spent quite a bit of money. I don't know if prices are just going up or what, but the first place was $15 at Salvation Army. The next spot was Goodwill, and it was $123. And the second Goodwill was $77. So over $200 for all of the stuff that I bought. But if you had to go out and buy all this, retail, it'd be a lot more than that. So it was fun, and it was worthwhile, and I'll be able to put a lot of nice things in my booth tomorrow when I go reset it. And so thanks for watching.